Fiddlesticks masters the arts of sporadic movement and short-range zone control, and his visual design and gameplay pattern reflect these aspects beautifully. Unfortunately, there appears to be a great misunderstanding surrounding Fiddlesticks' defining characteristics, and so I'd like to take some time to dispel these misunderstandings and hope that our favorite Scarecrow doesn't get old Aatroxed nor gets shakoed, and hopefully gets the Xinjiao treatment instead. Let us begin at his theme. What exactly is Fiddlesticks? He is a Scarecrow, but he is more than just a simple Scarecrow. According to his lore, he obsessively guards a certain chamber of the Institute of War. Any who enter the chamber are turned to madness or killed. Fiddlesticks is securely contained in the sealed chamber to protect others from the wrath of the Scarecrow. Lastly, the source of his power is vaguely understood, but mostly unknown. This description reveals Fiddlesticks' similarity to SCP-173. Some of you may be going, huh? How do you get this from this? The comparison, of course, is not exact. If it were, Fiddlesticks would be SCP-173. However, the similarity is significant enough that if we notice a characteristic of SCP-173, we could argue that Fiddlesticks might have the same or similar characteristic as well. One defining characteristic of SCP-173 is its movement behavior. Keep your eyes on it, and it won't move. Take your eyes off, even to blink, and it goes for the neck hug. But once you learn how to calmly manipulate SCP-173's movements, dealing with it becomes simple. Not easy, mind you, just simple. SCP-173 can still catch you off guard, and it's still bloody terrifying. So how does this relate to Fiddlesticks? Gameplay-wise, he's the same. Well, almost. Keep good vision control around areas you believe he might try to walk along, and he becomes a pathetic piece of sheet. But if Fiddlesticks knows a certain cranny isn't warded, Fiddlesticks' passive, Q, and W are all simple abilities to understand and use. Despite the simplicity of these abilities, they fit well into the themes of sporadic movement and short-range zone control. His passive is, well, hopefully obvious. His Q is a not-so-subtle indication that Fiddlesticks is supposed to be scary, while his W forces Fiddlesticks to T-pose like the Scarecrow he is. Although these two abilities have very different use cases, there are three ways that Fiddlesticks can actually use these two abilities. One, he slowly walks up and hang on. Okay, there are two ways that Fiddlesticks can actually use his Q and W. One, he gets the jump on you, usually through a combination of good positioning and vision control. Second, you get the jump on him, so Fiddlesticks is forced to click on you. His Q turns a diver useless for a few moments, while his W discourages enemy champions from staying within the circle of suck for prolonged periods of time. This further reinforces the theme of short-range zone control. Riot Games stated on the voting page that, and I quote, they'd also want to add more counterplay and satisfaction to his base kit while building in more synergies with Crowstorm. This attitude concerns me greatly because a lot of Fiddlesticks' appeal comes from the sheer simplicity of his kit. Newer champions and reworks don't have such 10 IQ kits, and yet in order to perform the best on Fiddlesticks, these abilities must interact with each other in a 200 IQ manner. None of the interactions between his abilities feel forced, and in the case of his Q, sometimes even feel slightly discordant. Despite this, the player base must consider not only the correct order and timing of his abilities, but also his positioning when pulling off combos. I believe the current iteration of Fiddlesticks is beautiful. I hope that any changes made to Fiddlesticks doesn't take away from the aspects of the champion that make him beautiful. I also hope that this video has not only cleared up the misunderstandings surrounding him, but also instilled an appreciation for Fiddlesticks as a champion. Thanks for watching, y'all. Peace out.